Okay, the next thing that I want you to pay attention in this section too is the common types of paragraph development. This time, it is not about the placement, but how the main ideas are developed. There are 9 patterns listed in this module: listing, classification, exemplification, order, comparison and contrast, analogy, cause and effect, problem solution, and extended definition. But I just want to make a quick disclaimer here that the patterns of paragraph development presented in this module are not exhaustive, but I think they are quite popular and widely used patterns. Okay, the first one is listing. It is also called series, addition, or enumeration. In a paragraph that is developed through listing, the author organizes a list of information, for example, items, facts, reasons, examples, features, or characteristics that support the main idea. Usually, a main idea that has the listing word like many, several, a number of, a variety of, a few, and kinds are developed using this pattern. Next, we have classification. It is also called division or categorization. In this kind of paragraph, the author divides a topic into parts or groups based on shared characteristics and separately discusses each. So if you find a main idea states, for example, classified as, comprises, is comprised of, several varieties of, grouped into, and the like, you can guess that highly likely the main idea is developed using classification. The supporting details will describe or explain the category or class. Third, exemplification. It is also known as illustration, generalization, and principle, or generalization and example. The author states a general idea, then supports or explains the idea using one or more examples. In an exemplification paragraph, you'll be able to find keywords such as, for example, for instance, that is, and to illustrate. Then we have order, which is also called time or chronological order. The author describes the sequence in which events occur in time. Signal words that are commonly used in this paragraph are first, second, later, before, next, as soon as, after, then, and of course, there are many more. While some signal words are similar to listing, this pattern strictly follows an order. It means what comes first or later is preset. In the listing pattern, the order can be reversed freely and it won't affect the main idea. Let's move on to comparison and contrast. In a paragraph that is developed in this pattern, the author discusses similarities and or differences among ideas, theories, concepts, objects, or person. The main idea for paragraph that compares and contrasts usually has the keywords such as similarities, differences, both, in common, same, different, and compare. All right, now we have analogy. An author may find that explaining an abstract, complex, or new concept or idea may be more effective if she or he uses an analogy that is more familiar to the readers. The author may introduce the analogy using signal words such as like, similar to, the same as, resembles, and similarly. Okay, here we have cause and effect. This paragraph describes or discusses an event or action that is caused by another event or action. There may be a single cause and effect or several causes with several effects. The keywords to introduce the cause include because, for, since, stems from, when reason is, and yields. Meanwhile, to introduce effects, the keywords cover, among others, consequently, therefore, thus, as a result, and hence. Another pattern of paragraph development is problem solution. This development is applied when the author wants to present in detail a problem that she or he thinks is important or crucial. The description of the problem is commonly followed by its possible solution. However, sometimes only the problem is present because there is not yet any solid solution. Okay, last we have extended definition. When the author wants to deliver a complicated term or concept, this pattern of development is often opted. In this pattern, the author states or names the term or concept, defines it, and provides description and or an explanation. There are usually no signal words for the detail, but keywords or phrases in the main idea may be found, and they are mainly in the form of be or linking verbs, such as is, seems to be, and are. Now, allow me to repeat what I have said earlier. Learning how a paragraph is developed is beneficial, for it allows you as a reader to predict the information that will be presented by the author. Predicting, in turn, makes the reader more cognitively ready to anticipate the information that they envision to come next in the text. Predicting is an essential reading strategy. Good readers use predicting as a way to connect their existing knowledge to new information from a text. Let's take a look at these sentences and think of them as main ideas. Use your existing knowledge and position yourself as the author to predict the coming information. The digital sales of the song have topped a number of prestigious charts. The first sentence is likely to be developed using either listing or exemplification. From our existing knowledge, we know that there are different charts that are commonly used to list song sales. By mentioning a number of prestigious charts, we can predict that the succeeding sentences will probably mention the position of the song in several charts, such as Spotify, Billboard, and iTunes. Now let's take a look at the second sentence. Hyundai Motor Company was established in 1967, and since then, the company has released several models following the first Cortina. The second sentence is likely to be developed using order or chronological pattern. We know that there are several models of Hyundai in the automotive market. Considering that the sentence mentioned the year the company was established and Cortina as the first model released, most probably the author will tell readers the subsequent released models chronologically. Alright, I guess I need to stop here and let you explore more examples in the handout and exercises. So long!